If you have trouble at the checkpoints, use my name.
Thank you.
Okay.
Captain Tuello?
It's Commander, actually.
There's a reason I never mentioned that. Everybody! J.K. Cowboy here. Siobhan's here. The end of The Handmaid's Tale. Episode 10, Season 6, Series frickin' Finale. It's called The Handmaid's Tale. So, we might get to hear about a book.
Might.
Or a memoir. Maybe. I don't know, but I mean, we just lost all the commanders? Like, I can't think of any others. Is there any others still going?
I don't know. What about the ones that were in DC?
Well, yeah. But, like, Boston's done. It's liberated. Chicago already was. And that's a good start.
Right.
I don't think that's going to end it, but it's a good start. We lost Nick. Tyr. Wharton. Damn it all. But Joseph.
Yeah.
Lawrence did pass. But we did see in the previous Jan, like he said out loud, like he would have rather had the human race die out than do what happened with what Gilead became. So,
yeah.
Hi. Yeah, that was horrifying. Thanks, Cat. And now you're just gonna hide? I'm gonna get you. So hopefully Lawrence died with peace in his heart. That'd be good. Lydia, hopefully, is going to be key going forward, because you were saying she is part Testaments.
Yeah.
And she's the only character that you know off the top of your head?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't read that yet, but apparently they are going to make it. So says Siobhan. Probably 2028. Who knows? But we'll be here for that eventually. But it's been good. It's been rough, obviously. One of the more rough shows. Like, it's this and Black Mirror for me. And I know you haven't watched that much Black Mirror.
No.
But, like, every episode of both shows is kind of like... It's not fun. But it's very, very good. It's not fun. And it's a preview. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. That's super fun.
Yeah. What do you, like, you gotta go through the change quick. So you can just be a Martha.
I'm working on it.
I will happily push you downstairs.
That wouldn't stop.
I will happily stab you in the stomach.
That would kill me, but okay.
We'll have a doctor. I'm a doctor.
You're not.
I'm not. But better that than breeding for someone, yeah?
You could be a commander.
I'd have to shave. I'd have to show off my double chin. This is here for a reason.
Lawrence had a beard.
It's white, though.
You're just getting there. Slowly but surely.
Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Always appreciate that. And yeah, maybe we'll go back and rewatch, because there's a number of seasons we didn't get to. Because we didn't start this channel until like 2019, the end of 2019. So a number of seasons were already out, and we were damn sure watching when they were on. So maybe we'll rewatch.
Yeah.
Reminisce on how horrible shit happened. Mutilations and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds fun. But anyway, we do full reactions for everything we watch on the channel. They're over at Patreon, patreon.com/JKReacts. And every episode we do here on YouTube, we give a shout out to one of our patrons. Who's shouting out, Siobhan?
Sierra Stevens.
Under his eye. May the Lord help him. Thank you, Sierra, or as I will call you, of JK. No. Appreciate you. If you want to hear your name shouted out here on the channel, head over to Patreon, sign up, support us, and keep an eye out. There's lots of fun stuff are coming. Season 4 of The Bear, Season 3 of Squid Game. They're coming soon. We'll be here for them. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. The Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale.
Mm-hmm. When are you going to write a memoir?
Wasn't planning on it.
Why not? You're a YouTuber now. You're supposed to write a book.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. YouTubers write books.
No, they don't.
Sure they do.
No, they don't.
Get a ghostwriter like all of them do. We haven't had that much of an interesting life. You have. You had some interesting shit in your childhood and jumping around, military dad. Interesting things. You were born in Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lived in Kansas City for a while. Ew, third world country.
No, I don't think we ever lived in Kansas. Well, maybe it was in Missouri.
Yeah, I thought it was Kansas City.
We were in Missouri, and we were also in Kansas proper. We were in Lansing, Kansas.
Okay.
And I think we were also in Kansas City, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember.
And then Minneapolis.
And then Minneapolis. Well, first it was Germany, Minneapolis, Kansas, and then Missouri. Or Missouri, and then Kansas, and then Minneapolis.
Just Minneapolis here. My book's going to be fascinating. White privilege with a hint of Native American. Anyway, let's jump in and see, well, if it's over. I don't know. Because, like, I feel like it's going to be one of those things where there's kind of like progress is being made. It's going to be like an all is well situation. All was well. You know what I mean? And a Harry Potter. Maybe we got a time jump too. We'll find out. Here we go.
Please like and subscribe. If you don't,
I'll switch to the girl TikTok voice.
Boston is free.
Boston.
The Gilead occupation is over. Praise me.
Now, is May Day nationwide?
By the time the Marines landed in Southie, the fighting was almost over. First, Massachusetts is liberated, then New York. West across Ohio, someday Colorado. And then Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard anything about Janine?
We got the union guys. Yeah, we got some Boston City electrical workers. We're gonna take them down to the power plant, get the lights back on.
Good.
We can get Logan up and running, and that means flights from Alaska.
Okay.
We can get Holly and your mom down here. The way we get Hannah back is we take down Gilead one place at a time.
Most of the Western District commanders have been promoted, including Mackenzie. He's been reassigned to D.C.
Okay.
Hannah will be 2,000 miles closer.
Right.
I know that isn't enough, but it's a kind of progress.
What are you doing to find Janine?
These are our people still trapped in Gilead.
Did she get captured? When did this happen?
I God help her.
Or Aunt Lydia. We've been in contact with her.
9 lives.
She's a survivor. I may know something more about Janine in a few hours.
Congratulations on your victory.
None of it would have happened without you.
Guess I've helped Boston fall twice now.
Right.
I am very sorry about Nick. May his memory be a blessing and a comfort to you always.
Nick reaped what he sowed.
Yep. Now I actually believe the words you said.
You know, if he ever thought he had a real choice, he would have chosen you.
Had plenty of opportunity to do so. Wanted to be a big shot. Oops, your big exploded.
It's perfect. And I think it's your size.
When I recall some of the things that were done to you and that I forced you to do, I'm ashamed.
You should be.
Yes. And I'm sorry, and if words mean anything at all, I am sorry.
I forgive you, Serena.
She does not forgive her. But it was nice of her to say.
That was very generous of you.
Right.
You have to start somewhere, right?
If you have trouble at the checkpoints, use my name.
Thank you.
Okay.
Captain Tuello?
It's Commander, actually.
There's a reason I never mentioned that. This is horrible timing. Do you think they have plowing
Used to be an ice
planned?
cream place. They had this amazing salted caramel. It'd be cool if they reopened, wouldn't it? Supposed to be the fruit.
Oh,
God. That's blasphemy. Nice little shit.
I'm glad they got her back for the finale at least. You know, she left the show because it was too much for her. Yeah.
and I don't blame her.
Yeah.
They strung up all the guardians. Rage is a gift from God. It's meant to be shared with the most deserving. Some things are impossible. I don't know. We are both alive. I'm thinking of adjusting my concept of the impossible.
Right. Nothing but red in there. What a shot.
It's Hannah. That was pinkish. No, it's Janine.
Okay. I was for a second I thought like, why would they do that? Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay, I want you to be safe.
Oh.
That's the most important thing. Right? I love you.
Oh!
Look who's here.
Wow. Okay.
Take good care of our Janine, please. And Charlotte.
I will. Blessed is the woman who does not walk in stride with the wicked.
Under his eye, dear.
Don't get all don't give me hope for all this. I know it's the finale, but still.
There she is.
Holly.
I think I have to do my best to help keep all the little girls in Gilead safe, too. And in order to do that, I'm gonna have to leave you again, okay?
She's not planning on going alone, is she?
Of course she is.
Like, you have
She can't.
infrastructure behind you now. Like, you could...
But who will keep you safe? That's my job.
I know.
Can't someone else break them?
You taught me how to fight. You know I'm not gonna give up.
I think I'm just getting to know you. I see the amazing woman you are now. You should write a book. Isn't a story for the people who haven't lost anyone. They don't need this story. This is the story for people who may never find their babies. Write it for our sweet baby girl. And our Hannah. Tell them who their mother was.
And change your name to Margaret Atwood. It's for good measure.
I'm gonna go get Hannah. What else is there?
So, meet you there?
Yeah.
You know, you should write this down. before you forget it. Your escape story. It wasn't all horrors, right? You had people who helped you, like
Yeah, but it was
Janine,
all horrors.
and Emily, and Lawrence, and Nick. People who loved you. They're all worth remembering.
And she shall provide. Look at what we have here, huh? You are my most precious gift from God. Do you know that? You're all I ever wanted. I'm so blessed. My beautiful baby boy.
Did her room get destroyed? Because that's not right. But at the same time, fuck that room, you know? Is it gonna be the last shot of her
Sitting in her room?
where that note was written? On the bottom of the wall?
A chair, a table, a lamp. There's a window with white curtains. And the glass is shatterproof. It's those other escapes. The ones you can open in yourself given a cutting edge. My name is Offred.
Alright, yep. Kind of how I thought it would end with the title of the episode. So more or less all is well. Or getting there, right? I thought maybe that, it would end with her going to DC. And maybe she still will. But we don't get to hear that story. So, that's okay. Hope. There's always hope. Is the story. Not in reality. Not in real life.
It's a warning, not an instructional manual.
Fair. Can I start calling you FJK?
If you want to get punched in the face, sure.
Can you start calling me Siobhan?
You won't. What?
Yeah.
No.
Equality.
Right. No.
No. Wow.
The of part.
That's messed up.
Like, we'll just...
I don't belong to you?
We're partners. We don't...
What's my name?
JK.
No! Well, what'd you think overall? Obviously, so much happened in the last few episodes, especially the last one.
Yeah.
Which, obviously, where do you go from there? It's basically consolidation and conciliation with all the characters, and that's what we got.
Yes.
So, Janine got her kid back, which is great. Would have loved to hear what the exchange was, because there's no way Gilead would just do that. You know what I mean? Not that What's Her Nuts was technically part of Gilead. Like, they said they went to the Rhode Island border, which was the new border of Gilead.
Right.
But that wasn't necessarily Gilead. You know what I mean? I don't think it was.
Right. It was another no man's land.
Yeah, must be. Lawrence's wife and Lydia. Lydia ain't going back to Gilead after that shit. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, oh, well, I'll try Rhode Island now. That's not happening. So, I don't know. I don't know where they were or where they went off to.
Well, Lydia's in the Testaments, Hannah's in the Testaments. I know those two things.
Okay.
And she might be in Gilead or part of, in one of the, offshoots, because she now has a new calling. She now knows, right? Yeah. That she still believes.
Yeah.
Into an extent, but the corruption and the abuse and what they were doing. She
now sees it was wrong.
Doesn't agree with it.
Right. You can still clean the air and clean the water without literally forcing women to give birth. You know, and not even through surrogacy. Like, they had the technology to do surrogacy. They could have figured it out, right? Nope. Ceremonies. Literal fun. In the name of God. Yeah.
That's how it often is.
Religion's the most dangerous thing in the world. That should have been what they went after. Just religion as a whole, not the last few seasons. June finding her religion. It was like, oh, all right, like, and twist everything. Anyway, tangent for another day. Overall, great show.
Yeah.
Rough show. Yeah. Absolutely rough show. I don't know, like, apparently there's a bunch of these type of shows that are like finding rough subject matter, you know, that are coming out soon.
Right, well, because we're living it in real time, so watching it happen...
So put something else that's worse out there.
Worse that's out there.
Make reality feel a little better.
We're okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. So, we'll see. Like, Last of Us, I guess, counts. Kind of, but that's more... Yeah, that's rough, but...
Yeah, we wouldn't be very long with the Last of Us story.
Cordyceps, I like flour. We are bread people. We'd be dead day one.
Absolutely. If we weren't dead day one, we'd all be dead day two. Because we'd all have special cocoa.
What? Special cocoa?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I wouldn't make us live through all of that.
Bitch, you kill yourself. I'm busy.
Okay.
Let's start up a little place in Wyoming, apparently. Special cocoa. What's wrong with you? It's Kool-Aid. You drink the Kool-Aid. That's the term. No, we would make pancakes that morning, not knowing. They're like, hey, it's a weird day. Let's have some pancakes. That night, I'm kissing you with tendrils. Anyway. Oh, so yeah. I mean, overall, unbelievably good show. Rough as understandably, but really, really good. Looking forward to the Testaments, whenever that might be. We'll be here for it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let us know what you thought of that. What you thought of the show overall. Like, so glad Emily came back. That's a cool little moment.
It is.
You know, not even 3 minutes, but it's cool that she was on the show again. You know, she found her traveling pants. She was in that, right?
Yes, she
Okay,
was.
good. Gilmore Girls?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Gilmore Girls is what she's most known for.
Yeah.
But yes, she was then in the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Okay. I never watched Gilmore Girls, so maybe I'll watch it for the channel one day. But that's a lot.
And you know the cover art of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
I do.
Yeah.
She says these things without context. We worked at a video store for like 10 years before streaming came along. Killed it all. But yeah, keep an eye out for all the stuff we're doing coming in the near future. The Mayfair Witches will be on Patreon soon. We'll watch that together. Stuff like that.
I am watching that with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I already watched the first season.
I know.
Okay.
And I get to watch Alexandria da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Who's apparently the hottest one alive. Her eyes are creepy blue. But, yeah. Appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time.
Cheers.
Look at all of these beautiful people who support our channel. If you join them, you will all be blessed with dreamless nights, including 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Furthermore, you will wake up next to your dream partner, who will only want to be intimate when you are in the mood. Join them